Paramount, owned by the Ellisons, is set to take control of Warner Brothers Discovery. With the ongoing negotiations between Netflix and Warner Brothers Discovery, and then Paramount and Warner Brothers Discovery, neither of those options were good, but the Ellisons being in control of even more media is really, really, really bad. This kind of consolidation of power in the hands of one family is horrible. This is antithetical to democracy, to our freedoms. This is bad for business, for customers. This reduces choice. This, makes you spend more money for a worse product. Paramount and Netflix both submitted bids. It was looking like Paramount's was not going to surpass Netflix's. So without it being a done deal, Netflix seemed to be the company that was going to win out of it. And then when this shit happened last week with James Tallarico and Stephen Colbert and CBS and Brendan Carr, and it was clearly another blatant censorship move to please Donald Trump. Then we got the news that, there's gonna be a good faith pause here in the Netflix and WBD negotiations, and Paramount is gonna be allowed to resubmit a bid. So this was after they'd already attempted a hostile takeover, and then Jared Kushner and his Saudi money pulled out, and then it looked like Paramount didn't have the offers, so Netflix. Then Paramount, it was reported this past week, was coming in with a new bid. And obviously now we are at this point. Netflix has backed out. They're like, nope, we cannot offer a bid that is higher than this one. These mergers have already proven to be terrible business decisions, like not just bad for consumers and people who work at these companies, where of course, when a big merger happens, it results in layoffs. I know CNN generally sucks. Like they're already, of course, like the rest of mainstream media, pro-Israel, pro-establishment, pro-corporate. This is going to make it so much worse. It can always get worse. I know for a lot of you in here, especially if you're Gen Z, you might think CNN is a failing media company that only only older people listen to. You should know still though that CNN is like the biggest global news infrastructure all around the world. CNN airs. It still has a ton of global power. And so that is a big reason why the Ellisons have been pushing to acquire Warner Brothers Discovery. They don't really give a shit about all the IP and the studio and kind of entertainment side that they will be now owning. Like they do. They're looking to extend their power across media, digital platforms, the entertainment industry. But CNN is a big piece here. And Donald Trump has been at war, had CNN in his crosshairs since he first became president. CNN is where a lot of his, fake news and all that has been directed at. He hates CNN.